Hello everybody, this is Swaverly, and welcome back to Satisfactory. We built our computer plant last time, and it's slowly making computers, and I need to fix this. I still know that, I am aware. It's taking a lot longer than I wanted to. Computers are getting stored into this bin here. Eventually it'll fill up, but I need a way to get it back to base, and I've already got truck stations set up at the oil plant, so I think I'm just going to make more use of these conveyor poles, just kind of belt it over there for the time being. And yeah, we're going to do that, but I'll do that later, because right now I want to unlock some more milestones for our hub. Some of you in my inventory, and see what we can unlock. Alright, so for the gas mask, I'll get that at some other point. Monorail technology, I just need those. That. Alright, so yeah, definitely have enough computers. I need these frames, beams, and pipes. Alright. Monorail trains. I can build choo-choos.
A new set of buildings and vehicles needed for long-range transportation has been made available.
Oh, I might need to play.
In addition to built-in power conduction, rails-based transit ensures increased efficiency and reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
I might need to play around with that in a creative mode map, just so I know what I'm doing with trains. Because from what I've seen, they could be complex little devils. And I'm destroying my computer setup here because I've already got it built somewhere else, so I don't need to automate computers back at base anymore. Yeah, I might want to clear out some of my inventory, which I did a little bit of redesigning back at the base. I actually made a very nifty, very compact trash sorter right here. This was honestly awesome, and I have this set up as a blueprint. If you guys want this blueprint, let me know. I can put a link, because you can save blueprints to be downloaded to your factory save. But this thing is just so awesome. It basically sorts out all the alien proteins and slugs from everything else in your inventory, turns the meat into the DNA capsules, which feed the awesome sink, and then the power slugs just become shards. Everything gets sorted in here, and in order to build this, I needed a programmable splitter, because this allows me to select items that are just... a bunch of items can go through one side, instead of a smart splitter, which can only choose one for each direction. And this is actually the first time I've tested this thing out. I'm curious to see if I actually did good. This works. Looks like everything is being ground up in here, and it looked like the DNA capsules are being made. Perfect. Alright, looks like it works. Nice. Let's actually select another milestone. Get that done and out of the way. Oh, and I just threw away all my plastic and rubber and copper tubing. Oh well. Eventually I am going to consolidate my base to where it's not a scrambled mess. Okay, so for the next space elevator part, I'm going to need more oil, which is kind of nice, because I think this next milestone unlocks better pipes that can hold more oil and fluids and all that good stuff. Yeah, I can do 600 fluid per minute in my tubes now, which can effectively double the size of my fuel plant. But right now, I'm just going to be taking oil out of some of the other nodes there that aren't producing fuel. Like, for instance, the one I'm using to get computers, I'm only extracting 300 out of that, so I can double that up in order to get started on some of these space elevator parts. So, for these parts, let's see here, I know one of them's an engine. Yeah, a modular engine. Yeah, this needs quite a few complex parts. Awesome. So, yeah, I need to find a spot to build this plant. Goody me. I've also been unlocking stuff in the MAM, so I have everything completed except for the sulfur tier. And it looks like I'm going to need nuclear stuff for this, because this has encased uranium cells. And for this one, I need packaged turbo fuel. Oh, I don't even know how to make that stuff yet. Experimental power generation? Inflated pocket dimension, big or boom on Nobilis, explosive rebar. I unlocked a geothermal generator, which I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to try to make that. So let's see here on our map. Where would a good spot for a big plant to be? I kind of want it near the oil stuff, so maybe I can start building it like in this general area. There's just a lot of stuff in the way. I don't know, we'll figure this stuff out, but let's get over there first and just see wherever things go. So I found a hiccup in my system. I thought I was extracting 300 oil. Turns out that last node back there was not a pure node. Or wait, was it a pure node? Anyway, but it was only pulling out 240 a minute out of that node, and I needed 300. So all my stuff was underproducing. Oh, it is a pure node. I guess I can make an extension from this plant going this direction. Maybe stepping up a little bit to clear these hills. But first things first, we got to get rid of some vegetation. Will this blow this up? I don't know, we'll find out. And kablooey. And no, it does not blow up those. Oh, right, I have to do this by hand. Okay, so I think we should start off with the smelting arrays, which I'm gonna have to bring in a lot more materials into this area because I need iron, I need coal, I need copper, and I'm pretty sure that the nodes around here are sparse. Where is the closest copper node that I have not grabbed yet? So up to the north. Maybe I can start just making the copper stuff over near where the copper is. And then as for iron, okay, there's some iron here. Okay, so kind of in the same direction as the copper. Alright, so actually I want to try to do this. Manifolds. 4x4 smelter. How is this looking on there? I need to nudge you. Boop, 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 boop. Up one, okay. I need 15.3. Hey, what's going on with you? No. Bad. I also linked up the computers all the way back to this truck station, so now I'm getting computers back at base. Ooh, you know what? I could possibly train in the ore that I need. Get a nice little choo-choo going on. Yeah, that might actually be what I need to do. 15.3, I've got 16 of these. So, and then I need 1.3, so 1.3 divided by 2.65. So these need to be underclocked at 65%. Alright, that takes care of that. I need 90. Okay, so I need 2 foundries. So let's just go into here, 3 foundry, and I can just eliminate one of you. Modular frames. I always have to be going back to base for items. Okay, I got all my initial arrays set up. I'm having to overclock one of my refineries by 80% just because I didn't want to run back to base to grab the motors to build a 4th one and underclock it. So this is going to be producing 75 rubber and then 75 residual, what is it? The heavy oil residue, which I can run another 6.5 generators off of. This system here, this is 457.5 iron ore to these 15.3 smelters. This array here is for the copper. This is the 2.7 smelters doing 80 copper. And then this foundry setup for this is 2 foundries, and it's going to be making 90 steel ingots. So all that's left to do is to go over to where the things are and, you know, train it over. Before I do that, though, I want to make a road blueprint for the train. And it's going to be different from the one the trucks normally go on to. So I kind of want to just play around with that for a bit. Azuki, you're going to have to get out of the way. There are more important things needing to be done here. Something like this. Probably... I don't know. Let's see how big the train even is. Oh, these are massive. I have never dealt with trains before. I just want to see if I can get 2 of these. Curious, can I still fit one of you? Is it too tall? Will it work with a too high foundation? Yes, too high will work. Oh yeah, that looks so much better for that. Yeah. Alright, so that's done. Now all I need to do is to go set up everything. Alright, so what do I need? I'm bringing back iron, coal, and copper. So that's going to be 3 trains, or 3 freight cars. So 1, 2, 3, engine, train station, and I think the freight platforms is what I need. So I need some more computers. I need a lot of steel. Oh, I just realized I'm going to need stations at the other locations too. I don't have enough materials on me. Oh well, guess I can get started over here at least. Now, where do I want my trains to be? Probably where I actually have room to work. Oh, I see you up there, Mr. Slug. I'm going to be getting you real soon. Oh, you guys are massive. Okay, I need some more foundations. Okay, so I need to nudge you. Oh, nudge. I'll just make more platforms. But, man, these things take up a lot of room. Yeah, let's make the outputs on that side. Why not? Boy, howdy, these things are big, and I might need to move you guys. Give me some more space to work with. Configure train station. Ooh, I can name my train. Modular engine input. Alright, so let's put the cars on there, I guess. I want you to face that direction. Not enough space on the track? Are you kidding me? Now you should have enough room. Man, this is going to be a massive. I did not realize that the trains were so big. I thought maybe it was going to take up like half of this space. Boy, I was wrong. Okay, so I'm also going to design supports for the train highway because it would just look bad if there were just floating platforms all over the place. And as I'm saying that, I realized that my truck highway does not have supports either, so maybe I can just, go ahead and start doing that for them as well. And in the middle here, I can do something along the lines of maybe something with painted beams. I think I like the look of the vertical a bit more than this horizontal. And I got clipping through there, but that's going to be covered up by the actual highway itself. Yeah, I think that's starting to look a little bit better. Now let's try one more thing. Let's get rid of you for right now because I want to get a road barrier. And let's see here, walls. This is what I wanted. Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's see what this looks like on the other side. I know mods exist to get permanent daylight, but hey, I like playing the game as it is. Ooh, that actually looks really good. I like that a lot. Kind of like the orange on black. I think I'm gonna keep the beams as orange. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So this is gonna be what is hooked underneath of the thing. So for the legs, just get rid of you guys. So with this one, I need to set you guys down because I think the golf tee sits on these nice and comfortably. We'll find out as soon as I save this and put some stuff down. For the bottom, let's actually put another orange beam like that. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Now, let's see what the full support looks like all together on its own. So let's actually clear you. Let's quit dilly-dallying and actually build the train. So looks like they're like right over that direction. Okay, I can just build straight that way, right? Oh man, nudging is so nice. Can I make this turn? Let's find out. I just putting stuff down for right now. So playing around because again, I've never dealt with trains before. Do I have to modify this to where it doesn't have the ramp sides? Probably have to because it's going to be finicky about this the entire time I'm working on this. I just know it. Oh, I have to take these wide. Oh, no, I don't want pass signals. I don't even know how those even begin to work. There we go. That connected up there. Nice. I need way more concrete. Boy, howdy. Went back to base, get more concrete because I didn't have enough. I can test out my highway bridges here real quick. I just realized that this Didn't have any supports. Okay, and then 3 for the base. Ooh, that looks really good. Make it even better as if these were flat. So let's just do this, because this is going to be for the trains. Whenever I need to get more verticality for them. Like right now, they're not very vertical. Oh yeah, that was so much better. That looks so good too. And I think I can put the signs across the top. Ooh, yeah, that's probably actually a better idea for that. Well, since I'm here, hey Lego, you find anything nice? Oh, you found me some copper. Oh boy. I'll just stick it in this bin for safekeeping. Don't tell them that bin goes directly to the trash. I can clear out a little bit more of my inventory using the trash compactor that I made over here. This thing fits inside of a blueprint. I'm so happy I was able to do that. Yeah, they're right there. So for turning these, it's not an easy task. Where are you? This is what I want. Alright, I'm going to need to find another solution for the coal because I'm not going to be able to belt it out to here. So I shortened up my train to where it only has 2 platforms since it's only going to be taking in the iron and coal. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to do about the coal. I guess we'll find out. Also, I realized that this train, I can use it as like a mobile storage chest. Awesome. You know, let's just use yeah, that whole thing's for 1 power slug. Nice. No, we're not doing that. But yeah, all I have to do is now go and hook this up back to the other station and we can test this baby out. So for the time being, let's actually take you back. Azuki, you're gonna have to get out of there because you're gonna get hit by the train. Okay, everything's connected up. Let's test this bad boy. Choo-choo. On its way. Coming through! I'm going to need to figure out what to do on the turns as far as these road barriers are concerned, as well as the incline. Yes, enough clearance. Oh yeah, baby. Oh wait, I don't have everything cooked up. Oh no! What am I ever going to do? Alright, let's go rename that station over here and hook up this pathing on this. Okay, so these are load. Nice. Load. Alright. Set up the pathing. Timetable. Okay, train. Yes, train. Q. Oh, okay, here we go. Timetable. Okay, cool. Wait, there's power to this station? Does the power go through the rails? Ooh, I might not actually need a power tower thing on the roads then. I'm not driving this, by the way, and it's all hands-free. It's doing this on its own. I just want to rename the one back at base to the output, so I'm not confused setting up trains in the future. Edit timetable, so I want that one. Output, and then I want to set these to be unload, and all of my copper and iron are getting pumped out of this. So what I need here, I need 90 iron ore to come out of this. So let's get our highest running belts. Actually, since I'm thinking about it, I can already do one of these space elevator parts because I have a large stockpile of these industrial frames all ready to go and shove them into the space elevator. Actually, let's belt them in here. Why not? There we go. Those are going straight to the space elevator. Let's see how fast this number goes up. Boy, there it goes. Right. Nice. Did I mess something up with the train? Probably, because I have no idea what I'm doing with them. Okay, it's going on its own now. Okay. So since there's nothing loaded, it's not going to have anything in the cars. Actually, let's change that. Let's just do this real quick. Let's put steel pipes in you and just steel beams in you. I want to see this thing get loaded, all that good stuff. Ah, cool. The train's moving again. Let's go. Can I see it from here? Hang on. Yep, there you are. Ah, here we go. These big crates for 2 items. Yep, you're moving on your own. I'm gonna stand on top of you and ride. Alright, So now I just need to start working on the belts. Which iron's gonna come out of this one. I need to split off 90 of them, so let's actually get into my build menu. 60's coming off of you, 60's coming off of you, and 30's splitting off of you, and merging this. Okay, that takes care of the iron for the steel. How much coal did this need? 45, so 90 as well, so I can also make this top 1A Mark II. And the rest of this goes into the smelting. The smelter array over here. Guys, I think I found a clever solution to our coal problem. See, these refineries have a lovely little recipe for petroleum coke, which is actually can be used as coal in the smelting arrays. So one refinery is all I would need to get the 80 coal that I would need, and I only need 4 heavy oil residue, and I'm already creating 75 of it. So that can run this machine and a couple fuel generators. So yay, I've got that figured out. Petroleum coke for right now is gonna be sunk. I don't care if it's clipping right now, because that's not gonna be there forever. So this is heavy oil residue, so a purple pipe. Space elevator's done with that. I'm gonna have to get those crates later. My inventory's too full. I need another slot. I need like another row of slots. I know there's mods out there that can give you more inventory space, but I really don't feel like doing that because I don't want to possibly break the game. I'm kind of keeping my factories on the smaller side, yet it takes longer for parts to get done. But I've heard stories that sometimes Satisfactory will run out of memory because there's just so many items on the belts with these really large factories. So I'm really just trying to make do with smaller factories. Okay, I think I can finally hook this up and just see how this runs. This is just oil, so the black pipes. I have a valve here to siphon off the amount that I need. And are you making my petroleum? Yes, you are. And just to make sure I'm not making a mistake with this petroleum coke, can this be put in the coal slot? Oh, no. Uh-oh. I made a mistake. I thought petroleum coke could be used as coal because petroleum coke can be used as fuel inside of trucks and tractors. Okay, so looking online, sorry, don't really count this as cheating because eventually I would just go hard drive searching, but there is an alternate recipe using petroleum coke. And that takes 75 per minute. I can up that to 80 to where I can get the 80 iron ore that I need. So I can overclock that and only use one foundry, so yay. Question is, do I already have that alternate recipe? Hang on, where is my foundries? No, I don't. So, hard drive hunt time! Alright, so I went and found the hard drive. Not a whole lot happened in that hunt, just me getting materials. And now we've got the petroleum coke alternative recipe for steel ingots. And that means I need less iron to go into the system. So it used to be I needed 90, now I need 60, so I could just split 60 off of this line coming in. Super easy. Now all that's left to do is to hook up all the iron nodes out near our other train station over here, and we are good and dandy to start making some of these base level parts. I just need somewhere for them to go, so I should probably build an awesome sink. In my downtime while hard drive hunting, I got bored and I started putting the supports in on the railroad, and man do they look good. Let's get a closer view of them. I also figured out this curve here, and somewhat of a solution of that corner here, but yeah, I can walk you through how this gets done. Basically, you take the railing around the outside, hold control, and you can replace these with road barriers, and I'm about to do that here on the incline if it will let me do so. But yeah, man, these look just awesome. I'm so happy with these. Alright, with the miners hooked up to the train here, I'm actually pulling out more than I need for the ore. I just had to hook up power to them. But first, I want to see if this actually works on this incline, like it did on the curbs. Oh, it doesn't do it for the inclines. Poo. Oh well. Guess we'll just have hand railing on them. Alright, let's hook up power to the miners and see how things go. Alright, you're pulling out 150. I'm using Mark 1 miners. I'm being very inefficient here. But I didn't want to go all the way back to base to get the industrial frames. So yep, you guys are going into there. All 3 lines of 150 are going into that. So 150 times 3, 450. Ooh, actually, I'm not producing enough. Ooh. I need to do one more node of you, don't I? That's not a bad thing, though. I could just fix this using a merger on this line. Oh, and our first bit of copper is getting loaded, so we'll find out exactly what goes on with the load rates in this. Can I configure? That's set to load. That's set to load. Alright. Oh, stuff doesn't actually go into the building until everything is unloaded. That's neat. I didn't know that was the thing that it did. I know the train has already picked up a few items, but that was just like the few items that were already in the system before it left, so I want to catch it when it's got full flow rate going into these cargo containers. Alright, let's get off of this so I can get here. Let's actually ride the train back. 0 items per minute. This is set to unload. Nice, okay. It's only 257 because these aren't running. Hang on. Why aren't we running? Okay, that's copper. Oh, this is supposed to be copper. Oh. Uh-oh. Got my systems mixed up. This needs to be... Okay, I need to flip my belts around back at the other station and cycle this stuff out. Okay, I went for the stupid solution. I just flip-flopped them. So the belts just go over each other. Perfect. Now I just gotta flush everything out. That's weird because I'm mining more materials than I need. This is bringing in 60 per minute. I'm only mining 80, so maybe I can clock that up. That's 521. So that's actually good. I just need to up my copper production. So that's just as easy as, you know, overclocking it a little bit more and changing the belts. I'm actually overmining the items right now, but hey, better to have more than you need, right? Like this jumps back and forth between 5 something and 497. This is kind of slowly going up because I'm mining, I think, 150 copper per minute. Let's get off of this before I glitch the game and possibly fall inside of these. So yeah, 96 items per minute. That's plenty. 449 per minute, but this doesn't ever empty, and I'm pulling 480 out of it all the time. Yeah, we should be fine. Well, wait, is it 480? Yeah, 480. The iron doesn't ever empty out of this, so I think we're good to move on to the next step, which is building all of the constructors and assemblers. Alright, so I laid down the bigger construction project first, which is turning the iron into rods and then the rods into screws, because these two systems just use a lot of constructors. The iron rods take up 24.5 constructors and the screws do 21.8. Now, I laid down signs to make my life easier. This system's going to produce 400 screws, and this one's going to be 472. I know these are weird numbers, but trust me, the math works out. These first two machines are overclocked to produce 75 screws per minute instead. So, the best part about this is that these two systems, I'm only going to need to use 2 480 lines, because both of these can fit on one of those. Also, I conveniently told myself how many rods each of these systems need. So that needs 117.5, and this needs 100, which is very nice because the systems down here are producing 180 rods on this system and 187.5 on this system. So all I would need to do is take off 80 from these lines, combine it with that, and pump it upstairs. Let's actually see if that is the correct math. Oh wait, yeah, that's right, I forgot. Not all of the rods are going towards making screws. I'm gonna have to do some weird splitting and merging and stuff. Well, let's do the easy one first. So these two lines are gonna get combined into one 180 line. So that's actually move you around a little bit and combine these two mergers up. Alright, that's 180 there. Let us make a splitter. It splits off 60 and another 60. Alright, let's see if I did this right. So everything flows through these two. 60 gets split off and 60 gets split off. This 60 gets split three ways, so 20 gets merged back into the 60 along with another 20. So that total together is going to be the 100 line. Let's actually label this so I'm not making mistakes down the road. I did not want that sign to be facing that direction. Then the remainder of this is going to go somewhere. So I took 100 off of that, so that means that there is 80 left over. Let's actually mark this coming out that way. I can have it come out this way instead of straight ahead because it's a splitter. I can make it go multiple directions. Alright, cool. So I have my 100 line, which I can then hook up to here. I just need to have it go on the other side of this, or I could just flip everything. I really don't want to flip everything, so we're going to be doing some longer belts. And then for this system, how much did I need for you again? 117.5. So I'm producing 187.5 off of this guy here. So let's kind of do this similarly what we did with the other system and split off 100. I just need this to get moved out of the way. So for right now, let's actually turn off our mining operation. Alright, now that this is all situated, don't worry, I'll walk you through the madness here. I realized that instead of banging my head against a brick wall, I looked to see where the other rods would be going and how many I would need, just so I can split that off easier, hopefully. And yes, it was easier to split off because I only need 150 rods to go to the next system, which is rotors. So what I did, similar to the other side, I combined the two, so I got 187.5. I used the system to split off 100, which is the same as the other side. So you got 60 going off here, 60 going here, splitting 20, 20, 20. So these two 20s go into the 60 line and become 100. Easy enough. And then everything else merges back together to this 87.5 line. What I did from there is, since I was like, oh, I already have a 100 line, I can take 60 off of this 87.5 line, split it off here. I know it's kind of hard to see with it being dark. I probably should have waited for it to be daytime, but oh well. But 60 splits off the 87.5, splits three ways, so 20, 20, 20. The two 20s merge into the 100 line, making it a 140. The other 20 goes up to a splitter, splits twice, so 10 goes this way, merges back into the system, and bam, we have a 150 line. The other 10 goes down, merges into this system to get 37.5. Yes, that's right, because 187.5 minus 50 is 37.5. Okay, good. I got my math correctly. So 10 merges that way. So this is actually 22.5 line in between these two systems. This 37.5 merges over into the remaining 80 that was being used for this. So that 100 gets pulled off of the 80 line, leaving 80 combined with 37.5, and bam, we have our 117.5 line ready to go and bring up to the screws, along with our 100 line, which is here. All good things. All good things. So all that's left to do is to hook them up. Guys, I just realized something. I need to siphon off 90 ingots from the smelter system. That's not too bad. That's just a little bit of a splitter situation going on. Let's actually do that up top where I have a little bit more room. You make use of these half slabs. Do that out here, get rid of you. So before that comes, I want a splitter for 60, another for 60, and then this one makes 30. All right, that's hooked up. That's 90 going out this way. And then this is my other line that goes just up. Alright, that situation is taken care of. So I have this 60 splitting off, another 60 split two ways, 30 goes into that, making it a 90. So let's actually label this so that I know what I'm doing in the future. So the rest of it goes up here. The math should be working out because I have 16. Yeah, my numbers are working out. All right, cool. Because that 90 needs to go towards making plates. I need 3 constructors for that. Let's make the foundation, the constructors over here. So Let us do just 3 of them in a row like that. Have the splitters come in this direction. Then once that's done, I'll have the mergers face the opposite direction so that it's going back into a system. How many of these are making 20? So 20, 20, 60. That's what I need, 60 plate. Yep, that's exactly what I need. That's going there, so I need to bring the 90 over this way, which isn't too awful bad. I just need to swing it wide of this, but hey, this line's going to be going somewhere else anyway, so alright, so that's the plates. I'm kind of building around everything here. It's gonna be kind of a fuster-cluck, but hey, it's my fuster-cluck, and then you get to share it with me. This factory is gonna be so weird looking, but hey, we'll roll with it for now. Alright, so the next smaller systems. Am I taking anything with my iron right now? Have I started turning that into wire yet? Probably not. No, my iron is getting sunk. Well, it was getting sunk. I need 5.4 constructors, so 6. So one of the videos I had got corrupted in between the previous step that we did and this step. All I did was hook up all the stuff that was below up to some assemblers. So what we are doing is we are bringing the cable over here and combining it with steel pipes to make stators. The stators are going straight into motors in this assembly unit. The screws and the iron plates from over here are coming to make the reinforced iron plates in this system. The reinforced iron plates then go into this system here, which is making the smart plating, and rotors are coming from this system right here, where the other parts of the screws and the rest of the rods end up in this system making the reinforced iron plates. So what happens is once the motors are made and the smart plating is made, they both are getting pumped in to the modular engine, which I have not hooked these into the system yet. I brought the rubber over and hooked it in here, so all that's left to do now is to connect everything up. And now we have modular engines being automated in our base. I also set it up to where stuff can get stored in this container once everything gets overflowed. And all this stuff is going to be belted back. This is crooked, I don't like it. But yeah, this gets belted over through the system, through the factory, up and over some things. And actually on top of our little belt highway here, takes a jet off and then combines with the system just like we did with the computers coming in from our computer plant. And this is just going to get trucked back to base, where I have a smart splitter set up to where it can get stored back at base. So hopefully now, since I kind of walked you through what got lost in the last video, let's see if our first modular engine has gotten built yet. Ah, we got our first ones. Yes, modular engine. Man, this takes a lot of stuff to make just one of these guys. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm only making 5 a minute, and I needed this whole setup just to do 5 a minute. That is redonkulous. But with this, we should be able to unlock our next space elevator upgrade. And then we can start work on the next factory, which is for the last space elevator part. And I have no idea what even that is called. I also took the time to finish decorating my computer factory. There's nothing really special to it. I just made it pretty much like a glass box, make it look really modern. But I'm not going to make it back to base, aren't I? Good thing I have this. Wham! Took too long to pause and look at the computer factory. It slowed my momentum, and I didn't want to waste any more jetpack fuel, even though I've got oodles of it. Adaptive control unit. Ooh. That uses computers. Good thing I'm making a boatload of them. Let's see. A Caterium computer recipe for that one, maybe? Is there an alternate that I've got for circuit boards? I've got plenty of these things. I could probably just pull everything from my base that I've got stored up in this bin, and that'd be plenty for those. Nope, I only got one recipe, which is plastic and copper. Great. Do I have anything for heavy modular frames? Nope, just that one too. Fantastic. It uses screws. More iron and steel and coal. I don't have a coal plant near here that I can use. Oh, this is going to be another train project, isn't it? Fun! Yay! Oh well, it gives me more opportunities to work with trains. So that means I'm going to be going to a brand new area of the map, which I have not been to most of this map in my normal playthrough. Like, as I said before, I usually stick to the grassy plains area. I think I'm going to let this run overnight just so I can build up the number of modular engines that I need for the next check mark to be done. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, set that like button free, right, Azuki? I know you're over here. I saw your butt poking through the base earlier. Where are you? She's being shy. Oh well. But yeah, my name is Swaverly. If you like what you saw, set that like button free, and if you want to check out more videos, please visit the channel. Click, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you and all of your beautiful faces in the next video. So, laters.